Howdy friends, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Heartgold. I hope you are having an awesome day, whatever day of the week it is for you. For me it is Saturday afternoon, evening, right around dinner time. I did actually spend a little bit of time training up our Pokemon, just to level 36 or so. Obviously not Olive, because Olive is currently taking a nap in the PC, getting ready for a very tough upcoming gym battle. So we can go up this ladder. Let's check out what's up here. I'm always really worried before these gym battles because I'm never sure if they're going to be really easy or really tough. Oh, a little puzzle. Oh, interesting. I feel like this is a new puzzle that wasn't in Gen 2. It looks like you have to use strength to move the boulder into a position so that you can hit it to get this item. Other than that, though, it doesn't look like the puzzle's very hard. But yeah, there's no way to get that item unless you use strength. And the last gym leader in Johto is Claire, who is also, of course, the toughest. Hope that wasn't an important phone call because we are interrupted by a wild Pokemon battle. I'll go ahead and use a repel once we defeat this Zubat. The one bad side of training here between episodes is that I have very few power points left for my team. So we'll see if we have enough to make it out of this cave. I could use like an Ether or an Elixir if it really comes down to it, but we'll see. If there are more trainer battles, I actually might. Again, my instinct is always to save the items, but like this is a good thing to save them for, so... Okay, Max Repel, let's do it. That is one item I definitely don't mind saving. I also need to go back and buy more mulch too. I'm a lot of mulch. I have been harvesting berries, but a little slower than I guess I could be. And this is an iron. Okay, not that great. Iron increases defense. I'd probably just sell that one. Could be useful for like Meganium maybe, or Togekiss. Actually, Togekiss could probably be really good with it because I think that it has a rather lower defense stat. Oh, one of the Kimono girls. Hopefully we don't have to fight her here. And a protein. I will use that protein. Let's So the thing about these, they do make your Pokemon more powerful, but they'll eventually get to that level of power anyway, because sooner or later they will max out their EVs just through normal play, if they haven't already. I don't really remember which around which level they start to max out. Probably like 50 or so, but that's a total guess. So Protein I'm going to use on Kroot, because Kroot is going to be a physical attacker. And who knows, every little point might matter in this upcoming battle. So I'm always torn between training, in which case I have the danger of making the gym battles too easy and not fun to watch, or not training and possibly losing. I really don't want to lose, but I'd also rather they were interesting. Like in order of priority, I'd rather have it be a tough win, which we've had a lot of, those are the best ones, followed by an easy win, followed by a loss. So, okay, how do I get to that? I need to get, let's see. I need to get to that boulder just to the left of the Kimono girl, which I need to get, oh, I see. There we go. PP up, very useful too. Once we get some of our final movesets, I will start using those. But let's see what she is up to. Interestingly, you don't seem to have to talk to her, but I would imagine if you don't, you can't advance the Ho-Oh plot later on. Me oh my, is that you, Joe? Fancy meeting you here. To tell you the truth, my sandals are frozen on the ice and I am stuck here. In other words, my flip-flops are quick frozen to the ground. Actually, while I was training, my Meganium did get frozen by a lucky ice punch from a Jinx, so I did have to use one of my Asper berries. Teehee. Well, it's no laughing matter. Would you come around and push my back? Oh, okay. Interesting. You think she could just, like, step out of the sandals? But I guess that would be, rather cold. Maybe I could, like, carry her across the ice, or have my Pokemon help carry her. Okay, so I need to get to behind the Kimono girl, which means I need to get to, where's my cursor? This rock here. So I need to get to here, which means getting to here, which means this. I guess I did an extra step there, but it works. 2 puzzles in 1. Yeah, I know this, but I'm at your back now. Can I give you a push? There we go. Shove! Alright, well that works. You really are kind. Thank you so much. Happy to help. Looking forward to facing you all in battle. So, if I remember correctly, the gym leader has 4 Pokemon. Oh, when we're out of the cave, there is a trainer battle here. Um, Hopefully I don't regret this, but I think our team is in pretty good shape to face a... Oh, never mind, not a trainer. Huh. Not sure why that person is there. Anyway, we have made it to Blackthorn on a Saturday evening, or Saturday twilight, as you can see. A very nice little city here in the mountainous area of Johto. Got a little river running through it, but I don't think you can fish or anything in the river. Voices in my head. Oh, I'm listening to my radio. Huh. Yeah, I guess with earbuds becoming so commonplace, we all have voices in our heads these days. Alright, my Pokemon certainly deserve some much-needed rest. So, because this is going to be, I think, a very tough battle, like I said, I trained my Pokemon up to level 36, that's the first step. Hers, I think, are 3 37s and a 40, and they all know really good movesets. And I'm pretty sure at least one of her Pokemon has a move that's super effective, or she has at least one move that is super effective against each of my 6 Pokemon. Except, I guess, no, even Heracross. I think one of her Pokemon knows Flamethrower. I'll go into a little more detail as we get into the gym. But for now, I do want to do some preparations for the battle. These shouldn't take too long. I do intend to get to the gym today. Let's put Sandshrew in the PC. Just going to make a note here real quick. Alright. And the reason we're bringing out Hoot Hoot, why else, is because we need to fly somewhere. So, also, there is a... one of the weekday siblings is here somewhere in the city. I don't really remember where. I think that's him over there. Looks like nobody's blocking the gym, so that's good news. I feel like if you come here before doing the radio tower, you can't get into the gym. It's Saturday! I'm Santos of Saturday! Take this! Soft Sand powers up ground-type attacks. Soft Sand. Ground-type moves get stronger, it will startle you. And I'm pretty sure that is the last of the weekday siblings that we have not yet found. Let's go ahead and give Kroot the soft sand we just received. So now I have the Hardstone available, so I've been doing a little bit of thinking about which held items to give which Pokemon for this upcoming battle. And to be honest, I'm still not entirely sure. Let's move Kroot to the front just because he's a little lower level, even though I'm not sure how useful he will or will not be in this upcoming battle. Okay, so what do we need to get here? I need to get 2 things. One I will find here in Goldenrod. I think I already did the lottery early this morning, so we won't bother with that. I'm pretty sure I got a, but I think you guys were watching me when I did that actually, because we were already there from the radio tower. There's actually a TM in the radio tower. Remember when I said that I wasn't going to talk to all these people and just get on with the show? It turns out one of those people there has a reward that I could actually really use. It is TM11, which allows you to teach your Pokemon Sunny Day, one of the weather-type attacks, or weather-type moves. And we are going to teach it to Cian, who can... Maybe it's her? Nope. Oh yeah, I think you can actually, like... In Gen 2, couldn't you use the radio to, like, put Pokemon to sleep or something? Maybe I'm thinking of a plot line in Kanto. We talked to Mary. What about you? I think we talked to you, too. Oh, I have a total of 0. That's not very good. Feel free to look around. The director is nice again. It's because he's not an imposter anymore. I think it did say it's a girl who gives you the TM. Maybe it's her? I think so. TM11, nice. So Magmar does learn Sunny Day by leveling up. But I think it won't learn it until like its 40s. And this could be a move I was thinking that would actually be really useful against this upcoming gym. So we are going to go ahead and teach Magmar Sunny Day. I'm a little unsure about what move to delete though. So let's take a look at what Cian has. Because actually he has a fairly good diverse move pool at the moment. Fire is his main stab attack. Normal and Feint attack are good coverage. Headbutt is slightly stronger than Feint attack. So my instinct would be to get rid of Headbutt. But in that case, I have a lot of trouble against rock types. Um, if I get rid of Feint Attack, like Houndoom could give me trouble. What else resists fire? Rock, water. I guess there's some water types that could be hard to hit, but probably not many in this game. The thing is though, Feint Attack, I mean, it has been nice sometimes with its super accuracy, but it's just so much lower power than like Fire Blast that I feel like even if I'm against a rock type, they tend to have low special defense, so Fire Blast might be better than Feint Attack. Plus with Stab and Charcoal, something's just telling me to get rid of Feint Attack, so let's do that. And the flinch chance from Headbutt is just really nice when it happens. Alright, Sunny Day it is. And then we have one more stop to make. And then I do have one more surprise before we take on the gym. Not really a surprise, I guess, but something exciting. And it won't take longer than maybe 30 seconds. Maybe a minute. Because I do want to try to get the whole gym in this episode, and obviously it could be a tough gym. Okay, where else are we going? We should go to Route 34. I don't think we can fly to the Pokemon Center here. Does not look like it, so we will instead go to Cherry Grove and bicycle south. I'm going to warn you guys right now, this may or may not be a long episode. Hopefully you guys don't mind them. I think if I was a viewer, I'd probably like them, because, I mean, it's YouTube. You can pause whenever you want to and go to something else. I tend to watch YouTube videos as I'm available to watch them, and not, like, watch a whole video and then do something else, watch a whole video. Apricorn Tree, we'll grab that while we're here. I think our Repel is probably gone by now. We'll keep going, though, because I don't remember seeing the message. Okay. Guess it did wear off. Hoppip. Level 6, it'll barely be any experience, so we will not bother fighting Hoppip. But, yeah, I mean, if 40 minutes or 55 minutes, or 45 minutes or 50 minutes is too long for you, then you can always just pause in between and pretend it's 2 episodes. So, there you go. But I think for me, since I'm going to post these probably like once a day, having 2 a day would be kind of cool. Before I forget, well, we'll do hell items in a little bit, once I get Olive out of the PC. Ironically, I think Olive might be our best Pokemon for this fight, but she will be our lowest level. What am I doing? Repel. Alright, got 14 left. I really like this time of day in the game. In real life, too. It's a very pretty time of day. So apparently there is a hidden item somewhere around here in the water. In fact, we might want to use our item finder to find it. I'm not going to bind the item finder, but let's just use it once. Sorry, the dowsing machine. So there's something to my right. Oh, I think I know where it is. Probably this rock right here. It is a heart scale. Alright, sweet. So that was the other thing we needed to grab, and now we are going to fly back to Blackthorn City. Blackthorn is one of my favorite cities in Johto, not because it's like super fun gameplay-wise, there isn't that much to do there. There's a good Pokemon where you can buy some new items, or I guess it's based on badges in this game. But in the original game, it was the first Pokemon that I think had like max repels and maybe like full restores or max potions. Something like that. Alright, I don't think we need to heal up. We should grab Olive out of the PC though. So, thank you Hoot Hoot. But I think we've been everywhere we need to go. Might be nice to get Olive some experience as well. So now I have some decisions to make. As we prepare for the hardest gym in the Johto region. Olive, oh, Olive's 35. Okay, that's not too far behind though. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to move Olive to the front of the pack. And I am going to make my Pokemon, well not, so this town has both the move Forgetter, which allows you to finally get rid of HM moves if you want to learn a different move instead. So if your Pokemon, like your starter, has like Rock Smash or Cut, this is a really good time to get rid of that move. Although, is Rock Smash an HM? I think it is. or Whirlpool. Whirlpool is one of those moves that isn't really good in battle, but you do need it, obviously, sometimes. But what we are going to do is evolve one of our Pokemon. So I figured that I have 3 Pokemon I can evolve at pretty much any time now. Togetic, or Olive, Magmar, Cian, and Seadra, or Leah. So what I decided to do is I'm going to evolve one of them now. I'm going to evolve one right before Victory Road, and I'm going to evolve one right before we face the Elite Four. So I feel like that kind of spreads it out, makes it a little interesting. And because we've had Olive as a Togetic for a very long time, we actually had Olive as a Togetic before we even caught Leah or Cian. I feel like she's first in line to have that. So I'll probably do Olive first, and then Cian before Victory Road, since he's been a Magmar a while, and then we kind of just got Leah to evolve 2 episodes ago, maybe, something like that. So I don't mind her being a Seadra a little while longer. But alright, Olive has learned all the moves that I need from her from a Togetic. It can learn like Magical Leaf and a few other attacks, but nothing we'll be learning for the rest of the game. So alright Olive, you ready, buddy? It is time for you to reach your final form. I'm really excited about this one too, because like I said, Togekiss is my second favorite Pokemon. It's going to be a lot of fun using one. It gets a lot better defenses here, a decent speed boost. Not amazing speed, but very decent speed. And it has the ability to learn some pretty good attacks from the move relearner. Alright, so I actually made some notes to myself when I was planning out a strategy a little bit earlier. So I did teach Cian Sunny Day. That was one of the goals. I think I'm going to give Leah the choice specs, and the reason for that, well, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna just start going. Oh, I need to learn a move first. Okay, so let's go in here and relearn a move. The question is, what do I forget? Wow, all kinds of people in here. Pokemon Move Maniac. Okay, he's the guy I need. The Move Remember or Reminder. You need a Heart Scale. I have a Heart Scale. Right? Didn't I just get a Heart Scale? Am I a crazy person? Heart Scale. Maybe you just have to talk to him twice. Aha, an honest to goodness Heart Scale. Okay, so this is actually really good because there are a lot of Pokemon that have like kind of hidden moves, you could call them, moves you probably wouldn't know unless you looked it up online or if you check here. So I definitely recommend whenever you train a Pokemon, check out this guy, just see what they can learn, because a lot of Pokemon, especially those who evolve by evolutionary stones or other special means, they have moves they can only learn in their final form, but they're moves that are programmed to them at level 1, so the only way to teach them those moves are to use this move reminder tool. Which is kind of cool, because it's a way for them to say, for Game Freak to say, I want your Togekiss to be able to learn like Air Slash as soon as you evolve it, but I don't know what level you're going to evolve it, so if they made it at 30, I guess they could really make it at any level, and you could always use the move reminder anyway, but anyway, it's something they do. So you can see here are the 4 moves, I think all of which it can only learn once you evolve it into Togekiss. And then come to the move reminder. Sky Attack and Extreme Speed are both really nice attacks, but although Sky Attack is delayed attack, so not really a fan of it, especially because it can miss. But like I said, Togekiss is not really a physical attacker, so we will go with Aura Sphere or Air Slash. And we are going to start with Air Slash because it is kind of Togekiss's signature move, you could say. It pairs really well with its Ring Grace ability. It gets Stab. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is Flying type, so it will get, like I said, same type attack bonus. And 75 is like, it's not great, but it's usable. The question is, which move do we forget? And this is kind of the hard part here. The right move to choose is probably Ancient Power, but I think I'm going to actually forget Fire Blast for 2 reasons. And one is that we haven't really had too many chances to use Ancient Power, so I'd really like to use it some more, see if we can get those super boosts, especially in a battle where they'd actually be useful. And secondly, because against the gym leader here, Fire Blast is not going to be very effective against any of her Pokemon. So, plus we can always buy Fire Blast again pretty easily for the at the department store. So if I do decide I want it back instead of Ancient Power, that's an easy thing to change. As I'm looking at my time now, the preparations for this episode took longer than I thought, so who knows, maybe it won't be a long episode. It really depends how many trainers are in this gym. I remember there being quite a few, so maybe we'll do like half the gym this episode and do the gym leader next episode. I'm the move deleter. Okay, so you can make your Pokemon forget moves, like HM moves. Don't really care about that. They call me Grandma Wilma. Oh, I sense a slight talent as a dragon tamer in you. Would you like me to teach a move to one of your Pokemon? So she can teach the most powerful dragon type attack, or at least one of them, but only to a true dragon type. And we don't actually have a true dragon type, not until we have Kingdra. He can also teach some moves to your starter Pokemon, or really to any starter Pokemon. These are I think the only two like free move tutors in the game. I'm gonna say yes just so I can see what Frenzy Plant does. Okay, so Frenzy Plant is like the grass version of Hyper Beam. It's really tempting because this might do a lot of damage to Claire's last Pokemon. But if it's not a one-hit knockout, then I can't move the next turn, which is bad. And it doesn't have 100% accuracy. So the fact that it's a it has a recharge turn and 90% accuracy makes me think that Petal Dance is probably the way to go. So we will give up on this, and we will stick with Petal Dance. But it's definitely a good move. It'd be a nice thing to learn if your Pokemon has like a move you want to get rid of, like I don't know, Tail Whip, or I don't know, some move that you just aren't using at all, and you don't mind having like 2 water attacks or 2 grass attacks. Then that would be a good move to teach it. A clan of trainers who can freely command Dragon-type Pokemon lives here in Blackthorn. As a result, there are many legends about dragons in this town. And there's Dratini, a little baby Dragonite there. So, of course, this town is known for its dragons, which means it is a Dragon-type gym, the first Dragon-type gym in any of the games. Those trainers called Dragon Tamers are all from Blackthorn City. All of them, really? Claire, our gym leader, is waiting for you. However, it would be impossible for a run-of-the-mill trainer to win. Luckily, we are not a run-of-the-mill trainer. We still get to do a little bit of practice before facing Claire herself. Yo, champ in the making! The gym has unstable footing. Keep your Pokemon in their Pokeballs. Oh, okay. Now Claire uses the mythical and sacred Dragon-type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily, but you know, they're supposed to be weak against Ice-type moves. Good advice. Alright, so Olive will have to wait in her Pokeball. I do vaguely remember this gym. Okay, so you go in these things to move the platforms. That's pretty cool. And this rotates it? I think it rotates it, but I guess I can't rotate because there's things in the way. There we go. So this is pretty cool. That must be the tutorial there. Alright, our first battle against a Dragon Tamer. My favorite type of Pokemon. Yep, your first battle against dragons, I'll show you how tough they are. So the Dragon type is really powerful, especially in the earlier generations before they introduced Fairy. It resists all of the starter types, water, fire, grass, and electric. And it is only weak to ice and other dragon type attacks. And so you can see that Dratini there is already the same level as our Olive. Let's use Ancient Power. I'm going to hope for a stat boost, which would be really awesome. Okay, did a decent amount of damage. Air Slash probably would have been 1-hit KO, but I didn't get the stat change. Dratini will now be faster, so I'm going to go for another Ancient Power. Dragon Rush, a very powerful physical type move, or physical move. I think it's 100 base power and 80 accuracy, something like that. Personally, I'd rather have the other way around, which is Dragon Claw, but my favorite is Outrage, because it's 120 base power and 100. Alright, let's save our Ancient Powers, because at this point they're not going to be quite as useful. And we'll go with Air Slash and hope for the flinch. Remember, this has a 60% flinch chance. So Outrage is 120 base power and 100% accuracy. It's just like Petal Dance, though, where it will confuse your Pokemon after 2 to 3 turns, and you are locked into it. And Decidueye. So, because Dragon types resist water attacks, our Decidueye will probably not be using any water attacks in this gym, at least not against Claire herself. However, they are weak to ice. So, I think this is a perfect opportunity to give Leah the choice specs. Let's go ahead and do that now, in fact, because Mystic Water is going to be useless. I could give her the Never Melt Ice as well. I was considering that and giving choice specs to maybe Togetic. Togekiss now. But it's better for Seadra to be locked into a move, because really she's only going to use Blizzard this whole battle anyway. This is like the perfect chance. I could use, I guess, Rain Dance for the speed boost, but I don't know. I think it's better just to use Blizzard. I may or may not be faster than some of her Pokemon. Probably not her last one, but I think I will be better than, or faster than, I don't, maybe her first 3. That's going to be really close, actually. So what am I doing? I'm looking for the choice specs. There they are. Switch those out. Because whereas Never Melt Ice would be 20% to Blizzard, choice specs will be 50%. Dragons are sacred Pokemon. They are full of life energy. If you're not serious, you won't be able to beat them. Ace Trainer Lola. Lola. Alright, once again, we are sending out Olive. Level 36 now, very nice. I think all our Pokemon except Crude are now level 36. I might stick with Olive though, because a lot of her Pokemon, Claire's Pokemon, know water or ice type attacks, which are super effective against Kroot. And water type will be doubly super effective. Plus he has a minus special defense nature, so not sure he can take a hit. And there's Dragonair, the evolved form of Dratini, and the unevolved form of Dragonite. We are faster. I think Dragonair has a base speed of 70. Dragonite has 80, which would be the same as Togekiss. And there's the flinch I was hoping for. I was actually thinking of maybe even teaching Olive Thunder Wave, so I looked up where you get it, but it's from the Battle Frontier. So we can't get that TM for a while yet. Way to go. Well, at least she's happy for me. Not a sore loser, I appreciate that. Alright, let's, Probably don't need it facing that way. Maybe this way? Nope, can't even go that way. Okay, I have an idea. Nope. So the rotate only goes one way, which is, probably made it really hard. I can't quite make it, can I? Nope. Which probably made it really hard for them to design this without letting yourself get stuck in a corner. That's probably why they have all those teleport pads everywhere. Can't do anything there. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Maybe. Now, okay, so now I go back here, and now we turn it one more this way. And now I go up here. But now I'm too far north, right? This is harder than it looks. Okay. Now can I turn it? No, I can't. Because that's in the way, right? Oh, no, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Alright. This is definitely a challenging gym. I could sneak by this guy, but I never say no to a challenge. It's not as if we all use Dragon-type Pokemon. It's about more than that. We're interested in strong Pokemon. That's my theme. Wonder if he has, like, 2 Horsey and a Seadra, just like the last trainer had 2 Dratini and a Dragonair. Because those are really the 2 evolutionary lines that have Dragon types in them. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Horsey and Seadra. Alright, let's use our last Ancient Power here. I would use a PP up on it, except we're not going to be keeping it for the whole game, so don't want to really use one up. And we did not get the stat boost, oh well. There's Seadra. You know, I should give, right now I think we have the Amulet Coin still. And I'm not sure, I thought about giving Olive the Hardstone, so that we could try to do some Ancient Powers, get that stat boost and sweep. But I think for the actual gym leader herself, I don't want to do anything that's like a risky strategy. I think I'm just going to go for my best moves, kind of play it a little more consistently, and let luck play. It'll still play a role, because there's always a place for luck when you're playing with a Togekiss. But at least with Air Slash, as long as I'm going first, it's lucky for her to move, whereas the Ancient Power, I have to get the luck if I want to use, if I want to get the stat boost. So I could give King's Rock, but really, honestly, King's Rock is not as effective on a Togekiss as it would be on most Pokemon, because instead of a 10% chance to flinch, it really is only gaining like a 4% chance to flinch. Because there's a chance it could be like, it could trigger at the same time your Air Slash would have made them flinch anyway, in case it's useless. Bright Powder is something I really thought about giving Togekiss, because it's, unlike flinching, accuracy matters whether or not your opponent's faster, and it's a solid 10%. It'd be a really good item, but I think I'd rather just go with the Sharp Beak. If we didn't have the Sharp Beak, I would definitely go with Bright Powder. But let's go ahead and use the Sharp Beak. Assuming I can find it. There it is. Had that one for a while, and it is at last time to give it to Olive. Alright. Let's also switch out Olive's moves. Okay, so I'm going to wait and do Claire next episode, I think. Sorry guys, you probably knew that though based on the title. But this episode just ended up, as most things do, taking longer than I thought. So let's face this trainer, and then I think we have one more trainer to go before Claire, so we'll hold off for them until next episode. I've been training hard with Claire. There's no way I can lose. Now I hope there's actually more. I think in like the original Gen 2 there was like a second floor, and I feel like there were more than 4 trainers, but maybe I'm misremembering. Because there are only so many Pokemon they can use. There's only really Dratini, Dragonair, Horsey, and Seadra, because they're not going to use a Dragonite or a Kingdra. Alright, Air Slash it is. And because Togekiss is fairly bulky, Roost is a really good move. What I'm really worried about is a Blizzard from her Pokemon. That's the one thing that could do a lot of damage to Olive, despite her special defense stat. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, let me think. Let me go ahead, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to run back, heal our Pokemon, and then if there's only this one trainer, we might be able to go right into the gym leader without fully healing. I'll just use items to heal. I will be fully prepared, don't worry. I have learned my lesson. But hope you guys are looking forward to this match, because I really am. This is one that I'm not at all sure I'm going to win. I'd say like an 80% chance, but I'm just worried if I train up my Pokemon to higher levels, it's going to be too easy. I think this is the point now where it's going to be really fun, win or lose. And I think that's going to make for a much more exciting video. So I am really looking forward to this. We'll get into a little bit more strategy as we go through this last trainer or two, and then we'll face Claire. So thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all next time.